Okay guys, I got a Lush balm here for you tonight. This here is the Balm Perion. You will be able to purchase this week in the kitchen. This upcoming week, this is going to be available for you guys in the kitchen. This is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. A very plain, ordinary, pinkish color type bath bomb. But this pinkish color type bath bomb is going to be one of the most highly moisturizing bath bombs you will use. It has a very nice, pretty kind of, I feel, florally type scent. It's really nice. Mine's a bit on the old side, but every single one that I've ever bought from the kitchen, from eBay, from everywhere, have all had a broken neck. It's very hard to keep that sustained there. And that's all it is. So let's put it in, and you will see it pretty much do no show whatsoever, but it's a very lovely feeling balm. Like, the moisture content in it is extremely high. Very nice. Yep. Mine's old. They fizzle out pretty well. Now this one is from 2015. So it's dead now. Even though I had this thing, polypropylene, it was sealed really nice, still in its wrapper. Not the way to keep them. You gotta take them out of their wrapper, put them in the CeeLo polypropylene bags, and then put them somewhere dark. Because the light will take the color right out of them. So let's go ahead and break his ass. And then, yeah, he's done. His fizzle is gone. But this is all it is. It's just a balm that gives you a pretty pinky water, but the moisture in it is amazing. It's one of the most highly moisturizing balms that Lush does. This one is a complete 100% dud. But due to it being a complete 100% dud, and due to this pretty much being Boogie's evening bath, and he's getting ready to go to bed, I have to give him his bath bomb, and his bath bomb happens to be Lush's Ickle Baby Robot. It's a lavender chamomile type scent, and it knocks his ass out. So, let's go ahead and pop him in as well. That is what your Balm Perion was supposed to do. It's supposed to mimic a bottle of Dom Perignon. And it does have that, I guess it says it mimics the scent of like champagne or fizzle, whatever it is, but it kind of smells really pretty. Like, the Balm Perion is a nice strong scent. I really like it, but you gotta add some of the knockout baby juice into the tub here. Or otherwise, he ain't going down. Also, I'm going to be putting a bubble bar in here too, so I will enjoy till the bubbles dissipate, and then Boogie will jump in once my bubbles dissipate. Which, with the Lush bubble bars, they don't last all that long, so not too long after I'm in, Boogie can come in and hang out. Also, I'm going to be using my peppermint scrub. This is the peppermint bark, salt and peppermint bark scrub. I'm going to cut him into 4 pieces though and just use a chunk for a little bit of exfoliating, because I want a little minty feel, but of course I wait for Boog to get out before I do that. Just to, you know, do my legs and stuff, and it's good for, like, you know, during the summer where you want to wear sandals, things like that, and use them on your feet. Lush also sells a pumice soap, so you can use on your feet and things like that, which is pretty inexpensive and smells really, really good. Okay, so there you have it. That is our 2 bath bombs that went in. The Balm Perion was a complete 100% dud because it was from 2015. So thank God I didn't sell him. And then I have the Ickle Baby Bot, which really brought the fragrance up nice. So, as per moisture, oh, it's loaded. It is extremely moisturizing. The color is still the same, just kind of pinky, now a little purpley, you know. Same deal. Pretty looking water. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too special, just extremely moisturizing. Would I suggest you get a Balm Perion? If you have the money. You know, or if you're going to order on that day and Balm Perion is still available, throw one in to try. They're always worth a try. They're really good. Also, I am going to be using my Granny Takes a Dip Bubble Bar. I believe they're discontinued now. I know the bath bombs, ow, have been discontinued. I just dropped my bar of soap on my foot. And it was a Witch Baby bar of soap, and they're kind of heavy. And that just hurt. Hold on. Okay. So here is my Granny Takes a Dip Bubble Bar. It's mighty tiny. This one is actually the bigger of the ones they had sent, because the ones they sent me were like the butt, and they were really, really, really tiny, so I wrote them and sent them a picture and said, is that normal? They said, absolutely not. We're sending you two new ones, and these were the 2 new ones. They are ends, but they're not teeny tiny. So I wound up getting 2 really icky looking tiny little pieces of bubble bars. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pause for a moment, I'm going to drop him in Bob the Strainer, probably with a couple little chunks of Twilight Shower Jelly for Bug, and we're going to run him underneath the water and build ourselves some bubbles. So that's going to be my little Lush cocktail for the evening, kind of to, you know, ease, relax, and soften the skin, and also relax my son. And there's still Balm Perignon Bath Bomb sitting over there. There's a little bit sitting over there too. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, you got earbuds in your ears, yank them out. Notice I only have 3 tiny little pieces of shower jelly. In order to make a decent bubble bath, you don't need a lot of shower jelly. 3 to 4 pieces, 6 at the most, will give you a full bubble bath. You don't need a bubble bar, nothing like that, and they'll last. So, save your jellies. Take your earbuds out, it's going to be loud and obnoxious. Here we go. Goodbye, Granny. Granny Takes a Dip is kind of like a, you know, a gingery type smell. To me, I think it smells like licorice. Licorice and root beer almost. It's a weird smell, but it's one of those really kind of acquired scents. If you're not too sure you're gonna like it, you may not like it, but I really liked it when I first tried it. It just has a weird, clean yet licorice-y, like kind of, I don't know, root beer-esque type smell to it. I like it. I will tell you the one bath bomb that I completely loathe from Lush is, what is it? Lemony Ginger and Beer, whatever it was called. It just recently was out. It's disgusting. It smells gross. Lemony Ginger and Lemony and Ginger Root Beer or something like that. It was just out in the kitchen. It's disgusting. I still have mine. I still have yet to use it. It's just really, it's a gross bath bomb. I was hoping the smell would kind of dissipate and then I would like it again. Because if you don't like a scent, just go ahead and let it sit for a little bit and then go back and try it again and you may just fall in love with it. Party on shower jelly. When I cut it up, I didn't like it at all. Since I've used it 3 or 4 times, I kind of actually really like it. It has that weird, almost like medicinal kind of mentholiness to it, where you just feel really clean after using it, especially with the fragrance it has to it, which is kind of not all that great. It smells like medicine a little bit. And it's not neon like everybody assumes. It's just a very yellow color, but it's not a neon kind of yellow. I actually have when I chopped it up, I have that video up here on YouTube. One of my many jelly chopping videos that I've done. And it's just yellow, bright yellow, but it has no neonness to it. It does look funny in a black light though, I will tell you. It does look a little weird. But not like the way Ghost looks in a black light, you know, because it's white. Alright, so here we go. We are down to the end. See, that's all the friggin' Twilight I'm using. And if I was to just use that Twilight just alone, then Boogie would have a nice little Twilighty bath. That even, you know, I mean, good enough for an adult, good enough for a child, and it would have made the same amount of bubbles as, say, that entire bubble bar. You don't need a lot, so you can definitely get a lot out of shower jelly, more than what you think. You know, I've seen a few YouTubers dump the whole things in, and, you know, or dump way more than they needed in, and you kind of, that's a great way to, like, spend way too much money. If you guys are trying to shop Lush on a budget, get yourself a shower jelly, chop it up, and just use a few chunks at a time to make a bubble bath, and it works out. It really does. So that's kind of like a little tip on how to save some money, you know? I'm just going to dump these in now. Bob has served his purpose. And he has diminished our bubble bar. Okay, so now we have here lots of bubbles going on. Granny Takes a Dip. I got my Granny Takes a Dips during the summertime, right before they went through being discontinued. And they were discontinued in the UK. Some products get discontinued in the UK, they don't get discontinued in the US stores. Or, you know, Northern Lush, Canada, whatever you want to talk about. But, I believe that may have gotten discontinued all the way around. Now they have discontinued Don't Rain on My Parade, Yoga Bomb. But, I believe you can still get the fragrance Don't Rain on My Parade in other products. They have, wash postcards and stuff like that in the Don't Rain on My Parade fragrance. So it's not completely gone, and it will come back in the kitchen. So, Don't worry too much. Yoga Bomb will come back in the kitchen. There was some talk, don't know if it's real or not, on how they couldn't obtain the ingredients anymore for it. And it was too costly, and so they had to do away with it. But I'm pretty sure we will see it again. Well, there you have it, guys. Granny takes a dip, and 2 extremely moisturizing bubble bars. Now this was a pretty cheap bath, because if I would have taken away Bon Perignon and Granny Takes a Dip, I would have gotten maybe a $8 bath right here instead of a $30 bath, pretty much. Because Ickle Baby Bot is one of the most inexpensive bath bombs they have. So is Butterball. Think Pink right now is pretty inexpensive, and from what I just learned on my live feed, they are actually going to be making Think Pink a little bigger. And, you know, they're changing the look of it and everything. So they're making Think Pink a little bigger, apparently, and they're going to up the price, I think, like $1 or £1, depending on where you are. So, the most inexpensive ones at this very moment are Butterball, Ickle Baby Bot, the robot little guy, and Think Pink, before they change it. And then a tiny little bit of a shower jelly, that gives you a perfect bath. I'm actually going to show you sometime this week how I make a bath solely out of using a couple of pieces of shower jelly. And you'll see how many bubbles it does get. I get about that many bubbles from a shower jelly. You know, not an extensive, amazing amount, but I do get a nice amount. There's our watercolor. Just kind of like an orangey pink. Our bubbles are building up nicely. I'm going to stop it right now, though, because I don't want to build it up too high, because I want folks to be able to get in and enjoy. And there you have it. That is a pretty cheap Lush cocktail going on right there. There's some sparkles in there. Came out of the Twilight. Can you see it? Can you see the little sparkles? Twilight Shower Jelly is beautiful. But the Twilight Shower Gel from now on will not have luster in it, so I think I finally ended my love affair with the Twilight Shower Gels. I'm so upset about that. Or, I'm just going to add my own luster. But there you have it. This is my pretty inexpensive Boogie bath. And Boogie's going to jump in and hang out with me. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's kind of a little unorthodox, a little kind of weird looking Lush cocktail. Yeah, my Bon Perignon tanked. But, we'll enjoy it. We'll have fun. So, if you guys enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Click the notification so that you know the next bath bomb I put up, because I have a lot of cool ones from a lot of indie companies. And I still have some Lush ones that we have to do that we have not done. So, that'll be exciting. And, yep, in the next coming months, we are going to have a milestone big giveaway, and you want the notifications turned on for that. And you got to be a subscriber to enter any one of the giveaways I do. Also, if you enjoy, hit that thumbs up and let me know you like this content, and I will keep doing Lush cocktails and give you guys as many tips as I can find from Lush. And little tips on how to save some money at Lush, too. Even though I use a whole bubble bar and use full bath bombs and things like that, I guess I'll give you guys some pretty cool tips on how to save yourself some money and show you, you know, you can buy one thing of jelly and get a mess load of bubble baths out of it, as well as using it in your shower loofah and extend its life, you know, and really save some cash. Alright guys, love yous all. Talk to yous later. Have a good night. Be good to one another. Always pay it forward and all that nice happy stuff. And I shall talk to yous later. Bye guys.